Hi everyone, this is Faisha from Team We Know Nothing. Today I'll be sharing with you the current features of our NUS Map application. You may download our app NUS Map at this link to have a try at what we have implemented so far. And you may also visit the second link to check out our project README document. And the last link is for our project log. So moving on to our application. Here, I have our app installed on a Genymotion Google Nexus 5 virtual machine. And so this is actually the design that we have for our app. And we used mainly the NUS corporate colors, NUS blue and orange. So upon launching the app, you'll see the map of NUS main campus highlighted out with colorful regions. And this is one of the features that we have for this app. These colorful zones are clickable. And upon clicking one of the green markers over here, the map will zoom in for an optimized view of the region, and the markers of all places of interest in the area will be shown. Clicking on the little markers can reveal the name of the place, and click on the small info window will reveal the information page of that location. So where you can choose to add this particular location to your favorite list. And this actually brings us to the second feature of our app, which is essentially adding locations to favorites. To show you more about this feature, I've returned to the home screen, and by giving the screen a left to right swipe, you can review the menu bar. The favorites option is last on the list. You click on it, and you will see a list of locations that you just added to the favorites. So let's try to add another one to favorites. We go back to the home screen, click on this region, and perhaps we choose this marker. It says Shears Hall. Okay, so we click on the information window, add to favorites, and go back to the menu sidebar, click on favorites again to check on the list. And here we have both Guardian and Shears Hall in our list. So look at this little button over here, it says clear favorites. Intuitively, will tell you that once you click it, the whole list of favorite locations will be wiped out. So for now, I'm just going to leave it for a while for later features. So another feature that we have is to pinpoint the exact location for places of interest, or POI for short, from the map directory. So we may select the option directory in the map menu sidebar, which will show us a whole list of categories. We can simply browse through the categories to find locations that we are interested in, such as under the category cafes. We can find an extensive list of eateries within NUS main campus. And so we click on one of them, say Eskimo Cafe. It will be shown on the map, and with a little window above it showing the name of the place. The next feature that we're going to showcase is Home button. Pretty simple. So you just find it in the menu sidebar, click on it, and you'll be brought back to the initial home screen with colorful shaded regions. And another feature that we have is the Facebook login. Similarly to the home button, you may find the login feature in the menu sidebar. Only a single login is allowed at a time. So to click on it, and so I've already signed in as a user, and I may log out by clicking this button. I'll choose to leave it for now. The main purpose of this login is just for the personal favorite list feature, but in the future, we are also looking at allowing user-generated content such as location ratings and commands. The next feature we're looking at is actually over here, right over here. Go back to the home screen first. Yes, the next feature that we're going to look at is the bus route map for the IESB service, internal shuttle bus service. The users can select the option Bus Routes from the menu in the sidebar, and by selecting a bus name, say A1, the route of this specific bus service will be traced on the map. And the markers along the trace line indicates the bus stops of the bus service. You may go back to the menu and check out other bus routes as well. Say D2. This is how the bus route looks like. A little jump it up because it's a loop service, and both back and forth routes goes according to the same path. So we have also updated the routes to match some of the routes to match the recent bus route changes. Yep, and finally we have one last feature to showcase, which is the search bar function. So we're now back at the home screen, and you can see this magnifying glass icon right on the top bar. You click on it and key in a location name like Central Library. Then click on the result that you're actually looking at. So I will choose Central Library, the library, instead of the bus stop. So again, the location will be shown on the map with a little info window on the top showing the name of the place. And again, we can click on this info window to look at the information page, and you can add this location to favorite for the ease of retrieving. So just to check, we go back to favorites option, and you can see these three options over here that we've just added. So right now we can try clearing the favorite list, and there we go, list gone. The aforementioned all features that we have for our app for now, and if you have been following our progress since milestone 2, you might realize that there are some planned features that have not been implemented yet, such as the sheltered route map, map view toggle button, and the location to destination suggested routes function. All these wonderful features are placed on hold mainly due to time constraint, but we do have plans to continue developing this app and realize some of our ideas in the future. So also, in addition to these three planned features, we will also be looking at more possible developments, such as having a map overlay to show more detailed land features of the NUS campus on the home screen map. Also, as mentioned earlier, we are looking at allowing user-generated content so that users who have logged in can give ratings and comments for various places of interest, such as canteens and libraries. And another possible feature that we thought might increase the usability of this app is to allow the menu bar to be reviewed upon tapping a typical menu icon, the three lines, instead of using finger swiping movement. Because, to be honest, for first-time users, it might not seem obvious to them that they can access the menu by swiping the screen from left to right. Also, sometimes swiping the screen can cause the map camera to shift instead of revealing the sidebar, which can be rather annoying and inconvenient at times. And finally, we'll ultimately be looking at developing the iOS version of this app to accommodate iPhone users as well. So that's all we have for our app, and if you have any suggestions or advices, feel free to drop us a comment down below. Thank you for listening.